All right, it is time for your national forecast for Wednesday, October 22nd. Signs of fall. Yeah, we're feeling that. Certainly the risk of thunderstorms. This was seen yesterday in Park Hill. Look at that shelf cloud, really ominous. There's that upper low bringing in that fall weather, squally weather. This is near the shores of Lake Huron, but we're going to get that in the shores of Lake Erie as well today. And then contrast that, well, we've got to enjoy the fall colors while they're still out and about. Now, this was a few days ago. Thank you in Hartney, Manitoba, Dylan, because we know once they're gone, that's it. All right, we've got two storm systems I'm really concentrating on. One in the east, one in the, actually I should say two in the west. So let's first of all talk about the one in the east. Now temperatures very mild on the east coast, well above seasonal values. Rain will move west to east across the Maritimes. Unsettled and a little cooler across Ontario and Quebec, so you're gonna need the umbrellas. You're right under that low pressure system. That's gonna bring in some more squally weather, especially east side of Lake Huron, east side of Lake Erie especially as well. And northern Ontario is going to get into some of those snow showers. There's that rain moving out of the Maritimes through tomorrow into Newfoundland, and there's going to be some heavy rain come late Thursday through Saturday for the southern Avalon. Still some scattered showers tomorrow. We're still into that unsettled conditions. Temperatures a little below seasonal in Ontario and Quebec, and the chances of some wet snow move from northern Ontario through northern Quebec. And there's your heavier rain coming in for Friday for the southern Avalon. So today, the risk of rain showers pretty widespread. More steadier rain showers east side of Lake Erie and also Lake Huron too as well. So we could get some thunderstorms with that and small bits of hail. The risk of water spouts as well. Yes, that's the cold air over the open water, warmer waters, and flurries possible. Now this is not an accumulation map. This is a snowfall chance of map. So the darker the blue, the greater chance of some snow. So I don't think we're getting accumulating snow along the Trans-Canada Highway, but psychologically speaking, seeing some wet snow, you know, that's there. And then the rain. 10 to 20 millimeters in the Maritimes, heavier rain for the Avalon Peninsula. And the Jays versus the Dodgers, of course, Friday night and Saturday evening. The lid will be closed with temperatures like that, but more stable air moving in, and you should get a break from the off and on rain. All right, here's the latest storm system centered over the Gulf of Alaska. This is a cold front that's coming into the BC coast today. So the winds this morning for Haida Gwaii, the winds picking up later today in the south coast. I don't think you'll quite hit wind warning criteria, but it'll be a little gusty, rain showers. Note, dry for Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba still in the cloud cover. So there's your storm system. The next one coming in for Friday, looking a bit more like an atmospheric river. So this one will have heavier rain. I think the real core of the punishing rains will be next week, and it'll be towards California. That's where the storm system looks like it's going to be targeting then. But until then, we've got our front moving in. Again, the cold front today, showers, still very high snow levels ahead of the front. They'll start to drop come tomorrow and keep dropping into the weekend. There's your next storm system coming in. So this is more strong winds for Thursday, likely in the morning for the north coast, likely for the evening for the south coast, and the reinforcement of that rain continues into Friday. So significant rainfall is one of the ingredients of this storm, and as we zoom in on the lower mainland and Vancouver Island, not even Victoria will be saved by the rain shadow.